gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, woo! You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo! Styling and profiling. Woo! Showtime.
Welcome to Defend the Hustle. Buffalo always keeps it a buck.
I can guarantee you most of the audience is going to agree with me before they agree with you.
Lock in, because Buffalo is about to
crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Go ahead and
right here, right now.
You go ahead.
Subscribe and share now.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Defend the Hustle. Our special guest tonight is Johnny. I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat is familiar with his show. So, middleman, go ahead and introduce yourself, and we're going to work our way around the room.
I am the middleman picker, part-time reseller, full-time truck driver. I sell on Amazon, Walmart, eBay, and sometimes whatnot. Welcome out, everybody. Thank y'all for coming out this Sunday. We appreciate it.
All right. Everybody, thank y'all for being here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Make sure you're in live chat, not touch it. That's one of the love things I like to say. Anywho, I'm Johnny. I'm also known as New England Cajun Roots Reseller. I do a morning show every Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Monday nights at 4:30 is bingo. Every Wednesday is a 1 o'clock hump day auction. On the first Tuesday of each month, I do a rapid fire round showcasing the members of the channel. And I primarily am a full-time reseller, full-time YouTuber, and I also sell on eBay, Poshmark, Etsy. I do have 2 antique booths.
All right. And I am Buffalo Picker, part-time reseller, full-time fur employee, retired military. So tonight is our free fall Sunday. We pretty much can go in any direction with the show tonight. So we're going to pretty much try to, lean on Johnny a little bit about what he got going on in his channels, his multiple channels, and the things that he do over there. We also going to talk a little bit about the online scammers out here, and discuss some of the things that we accomplish as a reseller. So, middleman, I'll let you lead off. Before you do that, let me give a shout out to the chat, and then we'll go ahead and kick it off. Shout out to Jennifer Hayes. Jennifer is the mod for the channel. Thank you for being the first in the chat. We got Lil Debbie. If you don't know, Jennifer has a live that she do, and I'm not familiar with the schedule yet. I just happened to be looking for resellers live, and her channel popped up and noticed that her and Debbie was doing a show. So if you Jennifer, make sure you promote that in the chat so that people know when you go live and stuff like that. Shout out to Lil Debbie. Shout out to LKL Key. Shout out to All in One Package. Everyone know that's Miss Buffalo. Shout out to Computer Geeks of Georgia. That is Jim the Tech. He was on the show last week, if I'm not mistaken, with a lot of information about artificial intelligence and all the things that come in, in that field for the future. So shout out to Jim the Tech, and shout out to Regina Michelle. Make sure you check out her channel as well. Regina kind of pivot a little bit where she's talking about more real life situations, which I like. Continue to do that. I definitely support your channel. Bill Bixby in the house. What's going on, Hope? Let's see what else we got here. I think that's Glamorous. What's going on, Glam? Appreciate you coming out. And I think Char F. Thanks for coming out, Char. And as a whole, thank you all for supporting the channel. Thank you for your continued support. And before middleman gets started, I'm gonna show you all what I'm doing to giveaway tonight. The giveaway tonight is a Star Wars Lego. It's the 75384, and you can look it up. That's 75384. And I did a haul from Walmart. I think it was last week, if I'm not mistaken, because they got me back to back. They got me on a Friday, and then I had to go back on a Monday. And I think I picked up about 50 of these. And I'm not going to say what I paid for them because I don't want to make nobody mad. Or run to Walmart asking why you can't get it for that price, which I have had that question before. Is why I can't get it for that price. Hey, I can't. I don't have an answer for you. But yeah, I'm gonna give one of these away tonight. It got a blemish, and but it's not in the box. It's just right here, just that little tear. But it doesn't take away from the integrity of the box. It's still sealed. So this will be the giveaway tonight. And I may give away a Barbie tonight. It's all depending on how the show goes, but definitely gonna do that, Lego. So Middleman, go ahead and fill us in on what you accomplished this week and what you got going on.
Well, this week I did some listings on Walmart. I had to create some listings on Walmart because it was some items I had that wasn't on there. Also, I did some Amazon, and pretty much after I finished a day of doing that, man, I ain't been doing nothing. I'm trying to take care of personal stuff, man, and trying to relax.
Right.
Because I already know if I don't get once this snow start, break, I'm gonna be busy again. You know what I mean? So not just selling, but also at my job. So I'm just trying to relax for now. Well, all I've been doing is listing on Walmart and Amazon. I think I might have knocked out an eBay listing. eBay is like the third, fourth thing that I'm doing, but yeah, mostly trying to take care of Amazon and Walmart.
Okay, cool. Johnny?
My goal was today to get some quilts that I had made listed. I got all that done today. I had 5 containers full of quilts or quilted items, and I'm down to 1 crate left. I got to take pictures of those new crate quilts that I got to put up. My goal was to get them listed on Poshmark, Etsy, and eBay, and I wound up finishing that this morning. And I've been listing on a regular basis, getting my shows ready. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a members only live because there's going to be some construction going on with my channel with some new things and new ideas and new shows. More to come tomorrow with that members live tomorrow. Just celebrated 5 years doing bingo live. February the 8th will be 5 years I've been doing a live show.
Right.
With only 1 cancellation. That was it. So I've been pretty busy getting all that done.
Man, that's great.
I got my new show coming out. I do already have 30 topics ready to go for that show.
Right.
More to come in the near future. And already ready to go. Yes, I'm doing quilts, and I'm going to do a quilt top for Grandma. She sent me a quilt top, which I do on the side as well. And I'm going to put that one on my quilting machine so I can get that one done for Grandma's. She had one that she had was just a top, and I'm putting it all together for her. So I'll do that as well. So I've been pretty busy with that. But yeah.
So I got a question about your shows because I'm not. I've been to your bingo show once. I didn't participate. I just watched.
Right.
And come to your morning show when I can get a chance. So in a 7-day or a week span, how many times do you think you do a show?
7.
Or you do a show. 7
times a week.
Okay, so how many times in a day?
Monday is 2. Wednesday is 2. Every Friday is 2, because also I do have my other channel back, the Cajun Roots Resellers Adventures channel.
Right.
I just started bringing back the 5 o'clock traffic jam that I started back in 2020. I brought that back on every Friday at 5 o'clock, and every 4th Tuesday of the month. That's at 5 o'clock. So I actually, with one channel with 7, and then of course my other one makes it with more, so it's 8 total lives in a week.
Okay, what's the traffic jam all about?
It's auction. Basically, it starts at 5 o'clock and every Friday. And I used to do it back in 2020 when I first started doing auctions with Queen Cleopatra.
Right.
And so I was kind of going through my old channel, kind of figuring out what some of the stuff I used to do, like the Hala Dala, where people would having a contest with the almost similar to the basketball tournaments in February. What they call that again? The brackets.
Right.
I used to do that.
Madness.
So it was basically where people would come in and try to buy sell items first, and then I had a bracket basically, and then bring it down to winners and that kind of stuff. It was actually a lot of work, but it was fun. But this one here I used to do with the 5 o'clock traffic was how I started before the hump day auction. And so I brought it back. Now I sell on that one because on the hump day one and the members one, I just host it. Everybody who comes on, they sell. I just host that show. So that's why I did the 5 o'clock traffic jam, because I'm gonna be a sell on that one and 2 guests every show.
Okay. Cool.
And it's more of an auction style.
Right. So are you so you do have other people on there with you?
Yeah, every Friday it's myself and 2 guests.
Okay. So do you have to sign up for that, or you?
Yeah, right now because right now I'm booked. Right now the only dates I have available now in March is the 25th, the 21st, the 25th, or the 28th of March.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, they just email me and let me know. When they email me, I'll have it available, and whatever date is first come, first serve. And I'm already starting to take people's names in April. Once this fills, I take 1 month at a time. Once it's filled, I'll go to the next month.
Right.
Same thing with the hump day auction. But right now, the hump day auction, I'm booked almost till April. Only have 1 day left in April for the hump day auction.
Okay. How much is your membership?
I have different tiers, so you'd have to choose whichever one you want.
Okay. What it start at?
I think the smallest I have is $2.99.
Right.
I have I think 4 different tiers.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And then each tier offers more than the first tier.
Right.
And then I do a lot of one-on-ones with my members. Would help with anything, no matter what it is, whether it's the StreamYard, or which I now use EV Mux when somebody needs help with EV Mux. I've been answering emails, walking them through what to do on certain problems they're having with EV Mux.
Right.
But yeah, I do a lot with the members as well. My members shows every first Tuesday of the month.
Okay, good.
And now when I'm already booking April right now. Only have 4 slots left on April.
Okay. I thought about getting in that one time with Ella.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we all talked about it, yourself, me, and Ella. And when you always explained it to me, pretty much the kind of work that you all put into that after the sale, I was like, no, yeah, I'm already swamped. So I knew that, I would definitely have to carve out some time, if I participated in something like that, especially, because there's no guarantee you're going to get the sales. But if you do get the sales, there's a lot of work that comes with it.
One of the things I have to say about that, though, we have a lot of new people who are starting to get into it. One of the things you got to realize, the more you're on different channels doing this, your name for your channel is getting out there, and people get to know and put a name with a face.
Right.
But with this, it's a lot of work. But for me, I do all my invoices on Saturday. So if I'm done and they get paid before 10:30, 11 o'clock, they go out the door that day. Right. I already pre-box everything ready to go, or package, however it's going to go. That way, when they pay it, it's going out that day. If not, it's going to go out Monday. Like right now, I have 2 going out Monday because it was after my cutoff time at 10:30.
Right. So you got a question. You got a question in the chat, and I don't know how in depth you could talk about this, but Kevin F wanted you to explain why did you lose the first channel.
Go to my channel, New England Cajun Roots Reseller. The very first video, I discuss it all in there. Okay. It has to do with, like right now, leave your comment up. You see how he's got the comment up like this? I was highlighting a comment, trying not to highlight someone else's comment, and just go watch it. I don't want to go into details here, but go watch that very first video. It had to do with me highlighting a comment, and it was actually the avatar, the picture that got my channel.
Right.
But go watch the very first video, and you'll see why. I'll go into details with that very first video on my channel, New England Cajun Roots Reseller, LLC.
All right. Check that out, Kev. Shout out to Landshark Picker, Triple OG, Triple G. And Jennifer, go ahead and promote your link for your channel.
I already put it in there. I've been putting it in there for her.
Oh, you dropped it in there?
Yep, okay. Got in her milkshake.
Did I miss it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do it again.
Let's see.
Look, I'm not as good as Jennifer because I have to cheat. I'm not lying. I cheat. I have everything on a Word document. I just copy and paste during my shows.
Hey, whatever works.
Yep. I can't do like Jennifer. All right, there's her buy her a milkshake.
Okay.
And there's her channel. There we go. And you need to go check out her Etsy store because she's got a lot of product on her Etsy store she lists. There's her Etsy store. But like I was saying, I see the statement by Little Debbie about she didn't know how she would handle rejections. One of the things you got to remember, not everyone's going to want to buy that item. They may not be able to afford it at that time. One of the things you have to also, when it comes to YouTube auctions, I also have people who email me after a show that goes and rewatches a show and says, look, is this item still available?
Right.
I'll pull it and put it on the side for them immediately. But yeah, you got to take it with a grain of salt. Thank them for looking, take them time to look at it, and thank you for letting me show you, it's just, you just can't take it personal. Something that might sell on one show may not sell on another auction.
I mean, everybody's built differently. But when it comes to reselling for me, I can only speak for me. It's all about business. I don't take none of this stuff personal, unless you actually trying to attack me personally, but when it comes to just the resale portion of it, I don't take it personally. Even when I go out trying to negotiate a deal with for a potential buyer and the person that's selling just don't want to budge. I have to determine whether or not it's important enough for me to make this deal at that price or just wait it out. I don't take it personal. I handshake, be on my way, because the thing about this business right here is going to be the highs and the lows. We all go through that. Some people don't make no sales in Q4 and they think the world is falling or, resale is dead or, y'all seen the videos, and then all of a sudden in Q4, you see them on their thumbnail with a big smile, talking about, they just swamped in sales, so, this game right here, you definitely got to roll with the punches, and but like I said, I know everybody's different.
Well, just like if you were to go to a flea market, for example, you're face to face with somebody, but in this case, you're on the screen. So it's similar to that because not everybody's going to buy what you have at a flea market. So, and it may be somebody might want to haggle. And I've had some people send me an email, would you take this amount for that item? Yeah. It's still making me a profit. And yeah, sure. Why not? You got to be ready for that.
Right. So, what I accomplished this week as a reseller, I had another, and I'm way behind. I was supposed to go to the warehouse today to make some videos, so that I can push out videos so y'all can see some of the items that I purchased. But in the midst of that, my first haul that I picked up from Walmart, I did do a tease video on Instagram and TikTok to show you all some of the items that I picked up. I think I had put in there that when I purchase from Walmart, I don't get carts, I get pallets or something to that effect. Just trying to be smart with it, a little humor. But I didn't get around to making the video as much as I wanted to. So now I got to kind of be more creative, cut and paste a portion of the part that I were able to record. And today I was supposed to be recording the second haul, which I did on Monday. And I didn't get around to doing that. But the good thing is I still have the items available so I can get in there early in the morning, do a video, and then get that stuff packed up to go to Amazon as well. And the third thing is my Barbie video. I did a teaser I think on the 28th of December or something like that. I know it's a few days after Christmas. I was showing you all these black garbage bags, and I said this is a haul, 16 bags, and I said if you know, you know, meaning that if you know me and what I buy, 9 times out of 10, those probably all Barbies, and that's what it was. So I got to do the Barbie video tomorrow, and that's going to be the first video that I push out. And then the second video that I push out is going to be that first haul after I figure out how to, patch it all together. And then the third video is going to be the second haul. And I think my fourth video is going to be this Funko Pop haul that I had to show you all some of that stuff as well. I think the group is called Def Leppard or something like that. Is that a band group, Def Leppard? Yeah. So I have 4 of those, and they are selling at anywhere between I think $99 and $129, and I picked those up for $10 a piece. Wow. So, and they was just sitting in the back, but I definitely had a great haul this week and last week, and I give special thanks to a few people that helped me along the way. They know who they are. I'm not gonna put them on the spot, but they know who they are. That helped me out, and I appreciate it. The other thing was I did a lot of listing because right now I'm in the process of downsizing the warehouse because my lease is up in I think January of 2026, and the price that they're actually quoting me right now is extremely high. And I'm not trying to be in the red just to have a warehouse. So I'm actually getting everything in order so I can build my own building here on my property. So more information to come on that. I think I spoke about it earlier in a video, but yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Tomorrow I'll be back at the warehouse early in the morning because I got to ship to FBA, and I gotta go to the post office. I think I have to go to UPS, USPS, and FedEx. Have a bunch of packages going out. I thought things would slow down with Christmas being over, but it seems like stuff is picking back up, and I'm not complaining. I appreciate it. I receive it all. But that's pretty much all I accomplished this weekend. What I have going on. I'm definitely going to try to push out more videos. I got an editor out of the Philippines that's been doing my videos for the last year, and she be on me because she wants to work. So she's like, Buffalo, I need the videos. Where the videos? Do a video. It's coming. So that's why you all seeing a lot of YouTube shorts, is because she basically taking content and making the shorts. But I'm definitely coming out with some new material in the next few days. So if you can take a look at it, support me, give a couple likes, and I'll definitely appreciate it. So the other thing I wanted to talk about before we get too deep into the show is some of the issues I had during Q4 with scammers. Actually going to do a short video, and then that's going to segue us into picking up the talking point about scamming on these reselling platforms, and how we deal with it. And if you got any stories in the chat, just drop it in the chat, and I'll definitely highlight it, and we can talk about that as well. So we're going to just jump on over into the Reseller 411. I'm going to start this video. Let it play. I'm not going to play the whole video, but I'm going to play a portion of the video so y'all can get the gist of what's actually going on out here, how people are starting to basically share information on how to scam on all these reseller platforms. Let's see here. Can y'all see that one?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
connected to it. You got fake friends on it. You got profile pictures on it. You got a banner on it. You got a couple posts. Boom. You wait a couple days, like 3-4 days. Boom. Then you start posting stuff. Post actual stuff that you have around the house. And put fake stuff up on, like fake prices, because you're not really selling this stuff. This is all just to make the account more verified and less detectable, bro, from the AIs and these bots that getting these accounts and the security, bro. Come on, bro, you gotta be smart, y'all gotta understand what I'm saying. Boom. Next thing you wanna do is you're gonna wanna make this fake.
Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Selling something. A MacBook, a PS5, whatever, anything expensive. Apple Vision Pros, like put it to a decent price, right? Put it to like free. Put it to free. I'm gonna put it to free. Then in the description, you put, hey, I'm giving this away, but you feel me? I'm giving it away because I got this or I got another one or my son this. I can't. You feel me? I can't really. You know, I can't. I don't really need it anymore. Whatever. Say you've been a nice person. You're giving it away for free. All you have to do is pay for shipping. Now you're going to get over 1,000 comments, hundreds of people up under his post texting you, bro. For real, I'm serious. Now, it is necessary steps that you have to take. You got to be able to communicate with people. You got to be able to try and trick people. So you got to have that mouthful. You got to have that mouthpiece on you, bro. For real. Set the location of the post. When you're making this post, send it to somewhere, to some city you don't live in, bro. You don't want this around you, dummy. You don't, dummy. And boom. Once you do that, you get into a conversation. Somebody's going to send you this story. Tell them to send you a story why they want it, bro. They're going to send you paragraphs of why they want it, why they need it, who they're getting it for. Now you say, oh, that's nice, that's cute. Oh, I love to see you in school. Boom. They tell them the shipping is only $10. Are you able to manage that? Most people are going to say yes. For $1,000 product, for $10, that's all you got to pay for shipping. People are going to go for it. Boom. Once you do that, you in there. Either Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, PayPal, whatever. And you keep repeating this over and over and over again, bro. And if people tell you that they live inside that city, tell them that your location has never changed by accident. You have moved and you never changed the post location, bro. There's ways around you. That's that. That's literally every little key and piece to this, bro. Subscribe.
Wow.
Y'all see that?
That's crazy.
I mean, he giving out the game for free on how to scam thousands of people on Facebook Marketplace. And I'm sure people falling for it big time.
That's
You say you put a shiny object out there and say you only got to pay $10 for postage, and you got 1,000 people that's sending you $10 for that item, and they ain't even sending it to you. I mean, you know, they never gonna get what they ask
Right.
for. Cause and I mean, when I heard this, I was like, this goes with that old saying: if it sounds too good to be true, 9 times out of 10, it's not.
Yep.
You know, so.
And that's a good point, Glamos. I'm surprised that YouTube did not pull that. How can they get away from it? How can they allow that? Jennifer said. That's true. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's when I didn't play that part of the video, but in that part in the beginning, that's what he said. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out here before y'all be able to get it before YouTube pull it down. So I don't know, but that's just crazy to me that you know you got people that sit around and come up with this kind of stuff, you know, and I'm pretty sure some resellers got caught up in that too, you know, for it saying that, oh man, all I gotta do is send him $10. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and send him $10, you know, and you sending it to a ghost account, you know, so it's just crazy. That's why for me, I'm very cautious when I do business on Facebook Marketplace. I'm very, very cautious. And when somebody talked about, I think Millerman brought it up last week about the fact that Facebook is going to merge with YouTube. And I know YouTube, I'm sorry, eBay. I know eBay got a lot of things in place to protect the seller, but at the same time, I just don't know. It's a different type of scammer over there on.
Well, but the thing about it is, if it is through Facebook, they still have to go over to eBay to finish the transaction, and everything happens through eBay, even though they're merging with this new thing with Facebook.
Right.
So you're not dealing with anybody directly on Facebook. They're gonna have to go directly to your eBay.
So if you sell it on Facebook, it's gonna merge over to eBay, even if you ain't got an eBay store.
If it was a promotion from eBay on Facebook and they go to buy it, there is, unless you allow local pickup, it's just like you would be a listing that you just ship out wherever.
Right.
It will be directed back to eBay.
Okay.
Do the transaction on eBay. Then when you get the sale, you just like a regular sale, you're gonna pack it and ship it.
Okay.
Just like you would. Nothing you don't do any transactions with that on Facebook.
Okay. Cool.
Facebook just another marketing. That's all. It's just for advertising. That's all eBay doing.
It's in beta form right now, and it's just the way they're trying it out. But what they're doing is they basically, you don't know if they're going to promote your stuff on your eBay store. But what's going to happen is when they promote it on Facebook and somebody likes it and wants it, they will then be redirected to come directly to eBay and take care of the transaction.
Right. Okay.
It's just a little click that brings them to eBay.
Okay.
Like a sponsored, it's almost like a sponsored promotion kind of thing.
Okay, cool.
But you know, I see a lot of that free stuff on Facebook, and I never bite into that. It just don't seem right. Like they'll have PS5s for free. Like really?
There you go. There you go. That's the scam. You know, something big and shiny. You pay for the postage and you never get anything in return.
How Facebook don't catch that? That there's no way for them to catch that. Do they have any kind of protections for the seller?
So
I mean the buyer.
That's what I noticed with Facebook Marketplace. Anytime you upload a listing, you automatic within the first minute, you automatically gonna get anywhere between 4 to 7 hits from people that telling you they want to buy the item, and can you send them your phone number or where you located? They're trying to press you. They keep trying to press you real hard. Like, are they really serious about buying, or are they trying to run a scam? So
is it still available?
So anytime they ask me for my phone number, conversation is over. I don't care if they serious or not. It's just conversation. Oh, I have a lady 2 weeks ago. She purchased a ride on a kid. I had a Hot Wheel two-seat rider for ride on for kids. And first her daughter hit me up out of which I didn't know at the time. Her daughter hit me up from South Georgia, and she was saying we're gonna meet up on that Friday. So when Friday came, she was saying, well, we're not gonna be able to meet you, but my mom gonna meet you, and she gonna bring the truck. And I'm like, no, I like, you changing the plan, so I'm not gonna do it. So then her mom hit me up and said, call me, this my number. And I called her, and it all worked out to be legit. I ended up actually delivering it to her mother's house because she wanted to get it and take it down to her grandkids. So it all worked out, but I'm super cautious when it comes to dealing any kind of deal on Facebook Marketplace. Your Facebook Marketplace, you be like, I need, let me come to your facility. Nah, we gonna meet somewhere, but you ain't coming to the facility.
Another thing is you won't even know it came from Facebook because it's an eBay sale.
Right.
You won't even know it came from Facebook.
Right.
Yeah. There's people scamming everywhere.
Yeah.
Even on Poshmark and Etsy, we get these comments. Can you contact me? And what they'll do is they'll take their phone number and put it in different spaces, or they'll put their email in and break it up to make you. No, you can't do that because then you're going off the platform. So you got to be careful of that.
Right. All right. Let me run these buffaloes.
Ella.
Hello, Ella.
What's going on, Ella? Appreciate the super chat.
Super chat received.
Appreciate you, Ella. Thank you for all your support. All right, so let's see. All right, so y'all got any personal scams that you went through on Q4?
We shared them a few times. I'm waiting on for
Anything?
one. No, I haven't got
I
anything.
got a couple new ones. Do you have anything new?
No, I'm waiting on for some returns to get back to me. I know one for a fact going to be a scam because he said he had it for a month and then said it's broken.
Right.
Okay, so I already know what time that is.
Shout out to Swamp Picker and Cheryl. Thank you all for coming through. So let me I'm gonna briefly gloss over mine because it's nothing big. But what I want to do is basically give you, middleman, a shout out and your wife when y'all pass this information on to me, because if I would have got this information a year earlier, it would have saved me a lot on the back and forth I had to do with Walmart and Amazon. So I had a total of 8 packages returned. And the reason for the return was they didn't want to sign for the package.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I prefer to get the package back than to get scammed. And and if anybody is not doing it, basically for me, anything 35 and up, I put a signature on it. It used to be 28 and up, but I was like, you know what, I can go to 35. So 35 and up, I put a signature on it, and I make them sign for it. And if they don't sign for it and refuse it, it come back to me. And when they don't sign for it, I already know that was going to be a problem. So I got 8 packages back, and that was 8 problems that I would have had if I wouldn't have put those signatures on it. So that's the antidote. That's one of the antidotes that can help save you time and energy. It may cost you a little postage, but the bigger headache of sitting there wasting your man hours going back and forth with these platforms trying to recoup your money for an item you sent, and the condition that you sent it in, and you got somebody on the other end saying, this is not as described, or you didn't send me what I asked for, or I received an empty box. Now you got to dispute all of that stuff. So it saves you a whole lot of man hours compared to maybe the 4 or 6 or 9 bucks you paid in postage. You add up those man hours, you spending a lot of time going back and forth with these platforms to try to prove your case. So for them to not sign for the package, refuse it, and return it back to me, that's less of a headache for me to go to the post office and pick those up compared to having to sit there and go back and forth. What's y'all take on that?
Well, with the signature, I've had with the signature, right? I've had a person try to send a high dollar item to a address where no one lives at, right? And that it happened a few times because I've gotten those items back, and on the return, they write on the return, no one lives or residents unoccupied and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, so that's somebody was trying to get it shipped to probably a property next to them or somewhere in their neighborhood, and they just go and pick it up from the yard, or from the mailbox or whatever.
Yeah.
So the signature helps out on that regard as well. The signature helps out for us a lot. You know what I mean? You got some people that don't want to answer the door and sign for it. That's just what it is. And you have people that will get the package, sign for it, and then write a message, complain about them signing for it. But then with our defense, I'm like, well, you got your package, is now you can inspect it. If it's damaged, you can immediately respond to us and say, okay, I got it and it's damaged. So then, the next email will be, could you take pictures of the packaging and the item where it's damaged yet? So the signature helps out a lot when it comes to stopping a lot of that broken or didn't receive and lost in the mail. Because I know a lot of us had that lost it got lost and it shows delivered. So it helps out a lot because now the carrier, whoever it is, either UPS or USPS or FedEx, they got to actually walk to the door and have you sign a handheld. So hey, that you can't fight that. Walmart is perfect for that, because Walmart people will have the Walmart has this received and then lost. You know what I mean? Delivered, but then lost after delivery, pretty much.
Yeah.
Signature, you can fight that because now you're telling them, no, you signed for it. It was in your hands. So now if it's lost, that's your fault.
Right.
Now, if you don't have that signature on it, there's a 50-50 chance you might win or lose. So I don't know how that's possible, even though it do show delivered. You know what I mean? But he's, you know, they told me it's better to have a signature on that in order to.
Yeah, that's the only way you're going to win that case with them because they don't have no protection in place for us yet. That's why when I sent you that message asking you to where you're going to attend that meeting that they're going to have, I think this week.
29th. Oh yeah, on the 29th.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be there. That's going to be one of the main things I'm going to focus on is the protections for the reseller. You know, because they have none. You know,
one of the things I just won a case with somebody who tried. Go ahead and run your Buffaloes.
Okay, appreciate that, Glamorous. You say you got you got a lead. Okay, I appreciate it.
Super chat received.
Thank you, Glam.
But I had a case I just won through eBay. Back in December, I sold the new Norton 360. Those are like a digital code. Well, this one was sealed, and Craig made a good comment about having to film your items. I used to do what sold videos, and I got into that habit of videoing everything that I sold. I still do that to this day. That's helped me as well, where I had to take some still pictures of the item I sent because somebody tried sending me back. It was a brand new case. The case was in excellent condition. The CD itself was a PlayStation game. It was in excellent condition, and I put I have these QRC codes that are stickers, and I put it on my item. And he tried saying that it was all scratched up when he got it. So I went to my videos, I pulled that particular item that I showed how I sent it, and I won that case. But in this case with the Norton 360, he tried saying that he opened the package and the item did not work. He wanted his money back. So I went back and I looked, and sure enough, it is only a code that you have to go in to sign in for it. But for you to be able to use the product, you have to link a credit card, sign up for it for it to work. So I replied to him and asked him, well, did you do this? 2 days later, it was canceled. Like, well, dude, you're not gonna try to scam me. That's a one-time code, one and done, and that's it.
See, I had that happen on Amazon with the same product. The dude got it.
Gail said something about middleman. I didn't want to cut you off. I want to get this before I miss it. You know, he was saying sometimes the people are not at home. You know, when the item gets delivered. That's good. You know, it's still a plus for the resellers. You know what I'm speaking of, because the post office is going to leave a notice. They're going to leave a notice.
A yellow sticker. A yellow sticker. Yep.
A door notice to tell you, hey, reschedule, pick up, or come to the post office and get it. You know, and
be available after this time at this date.
Yeah. What issue I had was the Joker put in for a claim because he was trying to basically get the money back and go to the post office and pick up the package. And I think Middleman said it happened to him as well. Mm-hmm. But, you know, what you have to do as a reseller is once that claim is submitted, you need to immediately go to that tracking and see what's going on with that package. And just last week, I had a guy, he got the refund because Walmart's going to give him the refund ASAP. And he was coordinating with the post office to pick up the package. So I took that because the post office had put that information in the tracking. So I took that whole screenshot, that whole conversation, and I sent it over to Walmart. And then Walmart, you know, even though I don't know what they did on that end with the guy, but they did give me my money back. So, I mean, it's just crazy. That's what I'm talking about. The man hours that you got to put in to fight these cases where you could easily throw a $3.25 signature on that package, and at least you can sleep well, because if they are out to scam you, they're gonna refuse signature and you're gonna get that package back.
One of the things I want to mention too, I don't know if y'all been hearing, I did post a video on my Facebook group and on other groups that I'm in about the Kentucky backup on packages that are not going out because they're backlogged, truckloads of packages. They're just behind. But one of the things I have to say, this past week, I had somebody who did not receive a package that was missing. It only had like a certain time you can track the package. That package was never delivered from November 17th.
Wow.
They claimed that, and now mind you, they got their money back because it did not show up. But I went on to USPS.com and had a missing claim. I just got my check. Remember, if you're doing a claim, make sure you have your paperwork for how much the customer paid. I put on all my paperwork of everything I sell, my fees. USPS sent me a check for the total of the order, my postage that I paid, and my fees that I paid for that item that I had to pay back because they refunded the customer. So they paid me everything, and I got the check already.
Wow.
Yep. So don't be afraid to keep your copies and scan it in and send it in.
So Landshark, you saying for anything greater than $750
for eBay?
On eBay, that's their policy. Well, look. This is what I'm gonna say. Do as you feel. You know, when I'm dealing with any of these platforms, if I'm selling anything anywhere from $39 up to, $1,000, they're gonna get a signature. I don't care what they say.
It's a tax write-off.
They can complain or whatever they want to do. They can do whatever they want, but it will be a signature on that. And I let the customer know that, and like I'm doing it for them. I'm making sure you're getting your item on time. And once it gets in your hand, you're able to inspect this item, and I know it has safely arrived to you without any issues. And then if I have to speak to eBay, I'll be like, well, that was the purpose of trying to be the best seller as possible to promote your platform, so they know that you got an honest seller. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna continue to do it. So
yeah, he's not saying not do it. He's just saying what the policy was.
Yeah, they do it automatically for anything greater than $750.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I always do it. It helps out. It helps us sell out so much.
Especially on Walmart.
Yeah, oh my God.
So many people are stealing packages off of people's porches.
Yeah. And that opened up another claim for the customer, because when Walmart said the package was delivered and lost after delivery, that's what the customer is basically claiming, is that it was delivered, but somebody porch pirate came and took it off the porch. But my thing is, how I'm gonna differentiate, whether or not you just actually keeping the package or somebody came to the porch and they took the package. Yeah. So for me not to even have to deal with that, I'm going to put a signature on the box. If it reached my threshold.
And most people now have like the doorbell cameras and different cameras set up that they can actually take a photo of or a still shot. But still, how many people don't have that? So.
Right.
Yeah. It saved me so much money, man. Even though I spend those extra $3 and $5 for UPS, it saved me so much money. And a lot of disputes. I won pretty much every dispute I've had since I've had.
You can check right off. So why not?
Yeah. You win. There's no disputing it. You got it in your hand. Someone in your household got this item.
Yep.
Right.
And if they claim they didn't, I'm like, do you not know that USPS, UPS, and FedEx got trackers on all their vehicles? So they can ping. It pings. Even a handheld is a GPS. So it'll tell them where they was when they signed for this item.
Well, the USPS, they didn't even know if they even idled too long at a particular address.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
wow.
And they can't tell me anything anything different because I'm in the transportation world. So, and I deliver to homes and I deliver to businesses and things like that. So I know about the signature, the handhelds, and all of that stuff like that. And there's a GPS. Not only is a GPS on my vehicle, there's a GPS in my hand. You know what I mean? So, so if someone is trying to dispute it, there's really not too many ways of you losing the dispute.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you're doing it right.
Right. So, do anybody got any show and tell for the night?
I don't.
Middleman?
No, I don't have anything. I don't have anything to show. No, I don't think.
My show and tell.
I got a couple items in off of did some whatnot, boss.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Show it, man. Just a second. All right.
This is a whatnot by The Undertaker.
Let me see the back of it.
I think the guy was trying to get rid of his collection.
Right.
And he was running them all starting at $10.
Wow. Ain't getting no phone call, man.
My bad, man. I was in the buying mood. I was just on it. And another one of those. Another guy trying to get rid of his collections, and I think he was starting these out at 20.
Oh yeah, that's a good price on those.
And I got quite a bit of them. Here's another one.
You got any Hulks?
No, he didn't have no Hulks. He said he sold them on another show he had.
Okay.
One last one.
All right.
Yeah. But I have a whole bunch of them. All the rest of them listed. He just
Who was that one?
I think this is the Ant-Man. No,
okay.
Wonder Man. My bad.
Oh, okay.
There's two versions of him. It's this version and there's a blue version of it with the filled in, light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonder Man. I never heard of that.
Wonder Man. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's some of them. I'm back on whatnot. Buying on whatnot here and there.
Hey man, you gotta buy where the price is right.
Yeah, stuff like that. You got at $20 and $10, and I think they bid me up to $18 on that Undertaker, but I can sell that Undertaker anywhere from $80 to $100. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm good.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that stuff packed up, man. Shipping it off to Amazon, put it in the FBA center to let them deal with the shipping and stuff. So we had 54 minutes right now. So we're gonna go ahead and do the giveaway. If you're interested, I don't know if everybody saw this one. Tonight I'm gonna give away a Star Wars Lego, and it's number 75384 if you want to look it up. So this is the one, again, it got a blemish right here on the box, but it doesn't affect the integrity of the box. It's still sealed. So if you're interested in this, go ahead and drop your number in the chat from 1 to 20. 1 to 20.
Hey Jennifer, yeah, you got some lazy workers at FedEx and some of the other ones. Some of those guys who deliver the packages will sign for it for you for some reason. I don't know why they do that, but they will do that.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? And leave it at your door.
Yeah, I never had that to happen though.
Yeah, they'll do that. But something that expensive, they should have had signature on that.
1 to 20 if you're interested in this Lego.
Oh, excuse me.
All right, 1 to 20.
Yeah, but when you dealing with scammers, man, you know
If you got the same number, your number hit. The person come in first got that number, so might well put in a second number. If you got the same number as the person above you, put in the second number. And everybody put in one number. One number, please. One number.
Well, Anna, it's good to see you. Welcome.
Who is that?
Anna, aka Bread Company. That's Anna.
Oh, okay, okay.
She branded her business, and she's even got a brick and mortar, a couple of brick and mortar places now.
Wow, where at?
In her town where she lives.
That where is it? Is it?
I'll give you the video of a video that was done about her.
Okay.
She actually started selling some of her bread through YouTube auctions. That's how she got known in the community. She only had certain flavors she would do for that show, and that was it. Once she ran out, she was out.
Wow.
She started it out of her house in her kitchen.
All right, let's go ahead and close this one out.
Yeah, Jennifer, that normally happens right there. It comes when you're not at home. Yeah, especially something you've been waiting on.
Let's see. How about I went on eBay because Amazon had oversold a product, and I went on eBay to get it from somebody local that was, within 100 miles or whatever, and it ended up being Bearded Picker.
What?
Yeah, man, I didn't even realize it until he had hit me up, because I got up that morning and sent him a message saying, hey, are you going to be able to ship that package out today? And when I looked at the name, I was like, man, that's Bearded Picker. So I hit him back. I told him, who I was and stuff. And then he hit me back, laugh out loud. And but long story short, he couldn't fill the order because I think the item that he had listed was the wrong item. So he had hit me up and told me he had to cancel the order because he wasn't going to be able to fill it. So, but it was just cool, man, that, out of all the people I could have ordered from, it was that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
All right, so this is the number. Can y'all see that?
No.
8.
Number 8.
Who was that, Johnny?
I had 8 and I took it off because Craig put it in there.
Craig said he took his off.
Yeah, because he took his off and went to 9.
Well, I guess.
All right, so it's Johnny. You got it, right?
Yeah.
Well, I had it. I took it out because Craig had it, and he said, "No, you can have it." And then I came back with a second number.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, do you want to donate it, or what do you want to do?
Oh, if you're gonna give it to me because I had it, then that's fine. I'll take it. But I don't know how you want to do that.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, y'all was the one that. I mean, you put the number in the chat first, so
yeah.
All right. So, all right. Congratulations, man. I'll get that shipped out to you. Seems like every time you show up, man, you win.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a trend there, Johnny.
Yep.
All right. So, let's see
here.
Yeah, that was Friday's show, by the way. Thank y'all. Yeah, that was the link, and it was my morning show's at 8:00. She took it out of the chat.
All right.
Tomorrow I'm also doing members live at 9:30.
Tomorrow. That's it right there. All right. So, Johnny, you out end of the month guest, man. Go ahead and plug whatever you want to plug, and then we're gonna get ready to close this one out.
Okay. My morning show's in the morning at 8:00 Monday through Friday. every Friday I do a game called Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It? It's a game that we play. It's no right or wrong answers, but it's just about having fun and seeing what people are selling throughout the week or two. And then Monday nights I do 4:30 bingo at 4:30. And all of that's on my New England Cajun Roots Resellers channel. Jennifer's been dropping the links in the chat. Tomorrow, if you're a member of the channel, I do have a members live tomorrow at 9:30. And then the first Tuesday of the month, I do a rapid fire round showcasing of members of the channel. Every Wednesday at 1 o'clock, I do a hump day auction. And on Fridays, it'll be this Tuesday and Friday, I do a 5 o'clock traffic jam, which is an auction that I sell on with two guests. And that's on my Cajun Roots Resellers Adventures channel. And if you go to my main channel, New England Cajun Roots, you'll see all my channels there. I do have a cooking channel, which I have not been able to put out videos lately because I've been very busy with listing and things like that. I do have a Cajun Roots Fur Baby, Cajun Roots Cuisine channel, and a JJ3 Quilt Creations that I do quilts on. And then, of course, my 5 o'clock traffic jam on the other channel.
All right. That's a lot, Johnny.
Yep.
Changes
are coming. The channel will be under construction starting in February.
Right. It's good, man. Always involved.
New show being coming on.
Yep. And just like a true military man, person. Let me take that back. True military person.
Yep. And then next month, I will be in Hawaii starting on the 7th of February, going into Hawaii for a week.
Right.
Nice.
Maui, and then we're heading on over to Honolulu.
Wow.
It looks like we might be even going to a luau, which I'm looking forward to.
See, that's
you gonna do any lives from over there?
I'm sorry, what?
You gonna do any lives from over there?
Yeah, but I won't be doing the morning shows because that'll be like at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, but I will be doing some videos.
Okay, cool.
And on the 8th, we'll make 5 years that I've been doing live shows on my channel.
Jennifer says she think you need some more channels.
That's enough.
Yeah. Middleman, you got anything you want to plug?
Well, I'll say everybody who haven't followed me on Instagram, go do a follow. On Whatnot, go do a follow. I don't have any shows, but hopefully this year I'll pick it up. I say it every year. I'm trying to speak it into existence, but it just when you start having a lot of stuff going on, it's hard for me to stop one thing just to do something else. Right. But all I can say, thank y'all for coming out, supporting. Hopefully, like I said, this year I will have a channel eventually. Hopefully. No, let me stop saying that. I will. Just like I will have a building built on my property. Yeah. So this year here is going to be a year of change, and we're going to talk it all into existence. So thank y'all. We hope everybody be safe this week. Look out for all the craziness been going on. Just if you have a loved one that you haven't spoken to in a while, reach out to them and just tell them that you love them. Because things do happen. And the day and tomorrow is not promised to anyone. So if you get a chance, tell somebody that you haven't spoken with in a long time, because it's not hard to forgive because we ask God to forgive us. Thank y'all, and we'll see y'all next week.
And also want to thank you, Buffalo Picker, for having me every last Sunday of each month.
Right. We're glad to have you, Johnny. It's an honor for us to get you on the show. So speaking of change, there definitely is going to be a shift in this channel. I can't say exactly when it's going to happen, but it will happen in 2025. We're going to kind of change the format a little bit, and I'll get to more in detail about that once I can sit down and discuss it with the panel. But that's definitely going to be a shift. And before I forget, I want to give a shout out to one half of the Glass City Pickers, Chris. He's actually, him and his wife is in Chicago celebrating their Christmas gift. So that's why he's not here tonight. But yeah, it's gonna be a shift in this show. And everybody may not be with it. You know, if it's not your cup of tea, I understand that. You know, and I appreciate the support that you have given so far. But you know, the shift that I'm looking at making with this show, it may not fit everybody. So, and I can respect that, but it's definitely going to be a shift. I got some changes that is coming down with myself, and you know, I'll talk about that when the time comes. But I just want to put that out there to everybody that, you know, we definitely gonna take a little turn with the defend the hustle. And hopefully, you know, everybody will stay on board. But if we lose a few, I mean, you know, it is what it is. And but with that being said, I appreciate you all taking time out to come out here and hang out with us. I appreciate Johnny for taking time out of his busy schedule with his 15 shows to come out here and hang out with us. But we definitely appreciate
Actually, 8 a week. That's okay.
But we definitely appreciate having him, and I appreciate having you all in the chat, bringing, you know, everything that you all bring to support this show. With that being said, Buffalo Picker, defend the hustle. See you all next week.
Good night.
Good night, and